There are several companies out there that will write the follow-up emails that are supposed to go out to the leads that you generate. And they charge a couple $1,000s to do this. There's a much easier and more effective way to do follow-up, and I'm going to share that with you in this video. My name is Pete Mitchell, and I am the founder of AI Lead Automation. If you like this video and the other videos that I put together, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. Let me explain to you a very simple and extremely effective way to follow up with the leads that you generate. Now, before I get to that, let me share with you why this is so important. There are studies out there. There's one specific company that did this study. Their job was to actually generate leads for various different industries. And a lot of times they do those in the malls, where, hey, you fill out this information, we'll stick you in here and you might win this free faucet or this free, whatever it might be. And what they did is they decided to one day just go back and call people who they generated leads for 18 months later. So if they generated leads 18 months later, they decided to call them. They had one question. Did you buy X? Whatever it was that generated the lead. Did you buy a faucet? Did you buy a calculator? Did you buy a home? Did you sell your home? Whatever it was, right? Whatever they generated the lead for. Here's what they found out. 52% of the people ended up buying whatever it was that was generated the lead from, right? Whatever it was they inquired about 18 months before. So then they decided to go back, 12 months and keep going back 6 months, 90 days. And find out, where were people buying at in the whole buying process. And what they found was this: 85% of people that buy a product or service that they inquire about end up doing it 90 days after the lead was generated. And they know that by the 18th month, 52% of people have taken that action. So what does this mean to you? This means whenever I talk to agents and they're like, oh, the leads are no good. Oh, they're not ready right now. I know they don't understand the game they're in. See, they think they're in the game where it's just generate a lead, go out there, sell their home, help them buy a home, whatever it is, take the money and run. The problem with that is they're missing out on most of the business. In fact, most agents I talk to have long since given up on the leads that they've generated by the 90th day. And yet what we know is statistically, 85% of people who are going to buy or sell a home don't do it in the first 90 days when the lead is generated. They do it after that point. In fact, in real estate, it's a little bit better. They found that about 50% of people that inquire about buying a home or selling a home do it in about 12 months, not 18. But so what? Let's say it's 2 years, right? 2 years that it takes to convert someone. And what do you got to do to keep them in your world? You got to follow up with them. The problem is most agents, they're looking for the deal they can close right now, today. And I'm not saying that's a bad strategy, but what about all the money you're leaving on the table? Like, think about it. If you generate 10 leads this month, statistically, we know 5 of them are going to buy or sell a home in the next 12 months. Statistically speaking, that's just the deal. But most of those, about 3 of them, aren't going to do it. 3 to 4 of them aren't going to do it until after 90 days. And so maybe you get 1 deal, maybe. What about those other 3 to 4 deals? Wouldn't you want that? Well, wouldn't it be worth it to keep following up with them so you can actually have a chance at those deals? See, most people won't do any follow-up. That's why these companies are out there that are like, hey, we're going to write your emails, we're going to do your follow-up for you. Heck, we do that at AI Lead Automation, right? It's an important piece. In fact, I would say it's probably the biggest thing that makes the biggest difference in people's businesses is the follow-up. That's where the majority of the money is made. So here's a strategy I'm going to share with you. I want you to jot down the 10 most frequently asked questions that you get in your business. Then I want you to jot down what are the 10 should ask questions, right? These are questions that people should be asking you, but they just don't know to ask because they're not in the industry. One of the stories I always like to share is, like, let's say you work with first-time home buyers. First time I bought a home, 2005, I didn't know anything about buying a home. I'm talking with my agent on the phone. She's writing up the whole deal. And she says, okay, we need to give some earnest money. How much are we giving? I said, great. Who's earnest? Why are we giving them any money? Like, I didn't know what I didn't know. She says a term that's her second language, or her first language, really. And to me, I'm like, it's a foreign language. Earnest money, what's that all about? See, there are so many things that you can explain to people. I want you to write down those questions, and then I want you to jump on a Zoom call with a friend, and I want you to have them interview you and ask you those questions. And I want you to tell them, hey, look, when I answer this, if I say something that you don't understand, I want you to stop me and make me explain it in a little bit more detail. Because you're talking about things that are your first language, and it's a foreign language to them. And so we're going to interview you. You're going to record that. You're going to transcribe it. Right now, there's even free AI programs within Zoom that'll actually transcribe that for you. And now you've got 20 questions and answers that you can put in your email follow-up system. That's 20 emails. They don't have to be long. They're just demonstrating that you understand the questions that they've got and you're answering them for them. And then, you just put like one per email, right? So let me explain to you what earnest money is. Here's what it is. Here's how it works. And oh, by the way, here's some other ways that I can help you when you're ready. By the way, this is a great little strategy. By the way, here are 4 ways that I can help you when you're ready. That's a technique that I learned from Dean Jackson. He is a marketing Jedi, and I would wholeheartedly recommend the strategy. Everyone goes, okay, well, that's great for 20 weeks. What do I do after that? Well, first of all, you'll probably have more questions that you can answer and put together in emails. But if you don't, you know what you can do? You can start back with email number 1 all over again. You know why? No one's keeping a scrapbook of your emails. No one remembers what you sent to them 20 weeks ago. They don't remember what you sent them 5 minutes ago. And you just recycle it. We've been doing this for one of my clients for I don't know how many years now. The client originally wrote something like 95 emails. And we do 1 a week, so that's almost 2 years. Like, it wasn't quite 2 years. And at the end of that, they're like, I don't want to write any more emails. I'm like, no problem. We're just going to start back over with number 1. They're like, oh, we can do that? I'm like, no one remembers what the heck we sent them 2 years ago. We'll start back at number 1. Easy way to have 20 follow-up emails that are better than just generic, hey, here's what's going on. You're actually solving a problem that they've got. You're answering questions that they have. Now, if you want to see all the follow-up and how we use AI to actually pre-qualify people and book appointments, check out agentfollowupai.com. We've got a great little video there. You're going to absolutely love it. And you're going to get some great ideas out of it. So even if you don't want to use our system, you're going to learn some things that you can take and implement in your business right away. Again, agentfollowupai.com. I'm Pete Mitchell. Thanks for watching.